Hey everybody, and welcome back to a new art journaling video. Please excuse the noise going on in the background. The house is full and I cannot avoid that there is some kind of noise and voices going on. I hope you don't mind that. Also, my voice is not very good. It doesn't recover, but it seems we just catched a new cold at the moment. The whole family is suffering a little bit from a cold, and yeah, so I might not talk very much today. I try to explain the most important things. And what I'm doing now is I start gluing down some collage papers. It's thinner rice paper. I think I've used the same stuff in my last video. And I use clear gesso to adhere the papers because I really like the clear gesso as a surface to work on later in the process, so I also use it as a glue here. For this page, I was very much inspired by the page you see on the left, and I shared a process of this one for members, so there is a video tutorial available. I am playing with the Derwent XL Blocks today again. I mentioned these in my last video that I purchased them recently and I really like them, and at the moment I'm just playing and experimenting with them. As always, you will find photos of the finished page over on our blog, and I will link that up in the video description, and I'm also going to link up all the products I am using here on the spread. Yeah, so you can check that out. The journal I'm working in is from Action. It's a physical store in Europe, and they don't have an online shop, so you cannot purchase this journal anywhere. It's a very cheap journal, and the paper has a very low quality, but it's quite thick and heavy, and I really love that. I love this for mixed media when I do collage on the background or I cover the page with gesso, then it's really nice to work on. I do not like working directly on that paper. After the gesso is dry, I do some stamping on the background, and I just use some mixed media stamps. I add just a little bit because I have a lot going on already because of the stamped collage paper on the background, and I think that might be almost enough. I really love to use this number stamp. It's one of my favorite style elements on a page, and I think it fits almost every theme. I now go in with the Derwent XL blocks. I'm using the Graphitint here. I don't have in mind which ones exactly I've used today. I think that's the olive green, definitely, and I think I've also used some of the charcoal ones. And I'm playing intuitively. I just lay down color in circular shapes or oval shapes, and then I see what I like, and I'm deciding on the go which colors I'm going to pick and where I'm going to place the elements. The ochre color is a charcoal color, and I really like the charcoals because they give you a really lovely granulating effect. And I not only use them in my abstract work in my art journal, I also use these a lot for sketching. Well, a lot is maybe too much said, but I used them already a bunch of times, and I also have some of the usual Derwent Inktense XL blocks, and I have those for a longer time now, and I've used them um, quite a lot in my sketchbook during summer. Another possibility is to use those XL blocks directly on the paper. This gives you some different marks and a lot of pigment, especially when you put it on a wet area. It's just a different kind to work with. I use this technique a lot in my sketchbook just to lay down a big area of color. And that also always gives me some interesting textures. I let the page dry completely, and now I'm back to do some more marks with pencils. And I pulled out some of the Derwent pencils. I have some of the Graphitint. I also have a lot of Inktense because I love those so much. And I really like playing with them because you can use them wet and dry. Here I'm dipping the nib of the pencil into water and then make my marks. That gives me really intense pigment, and that's why I love these pencils, because when you activate them with water, they really start to shine and become very bright. To bring in some highlights, I'm using the white Posca paint pen, and I'm doing some marks with this. I really like using it to bring in highlights and to make some more detailed marks or patterns on a page. I'm quite happy with the page so far because of those collage papers. I did not have to make a lot of stuff to bring texture on the page. I just want to finish it up by adhering kind of a focal element to the page, and here I picked a collage element I made with my sketchy leaves number 5 stencil. There is a video tutorial on how I make these, and I hopefully will not forget to link that up for you at the top right corner now, so you can check that out. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely Christmas time, and I think we will see us next time. Bye.